Welcome to today's video. Get ready to witness heart-pounding, edge-of-your-seat moments where one small mistake can lead to disastrous consequences. Every decision, every move, matters when it comes to protecting lives. Stay alert and stay safe. In a breathless action movie-like moment, a bus stuck on the tracks collided with a train. Fortunately, no one was injured, but it remains a vivid warning to exercise caution on the road. A bicycle got stuck on the tracks. Despite the cyclist's desperate efforts to free it, the bike remained trapped. Even as the train sounded its warning horn, the bicycle was run over. Fortunately, no one was injured. A stark reminder that negligence can lead to dangerous accidents. Surveillance footage from Vervik, Belgium, shows a 15-year-old ignoring barriers and warning lights as he sped across a level crossing. Even though the train hurled him into the air, the boy miraculously survived. Security camera captured a truck driver attempting to navigate Rua Artur Mendonça in Tatuapé, eastern São Paulo, but his vehicle got stuck on a parked car and was dragged along. The crash sent another car slamming into the vehicle ahead, causing chaos. The truck driver stepped out, assessed the damage, then walked away, leaving the devastation for the unlucky car owner. In Bergen op Zoom, a bus broke down suddenly, stopping right on the tracks. Just as a speeding train approached, the driver jumped out, but too late to stop the train. Flashing red lights and lowered barriers signaled an unavoidable disaster. The train couldn't brake in time, slamming into the bus with such force it split in half, sending debris flying everywhere. The truck sped toward the crossing despite the guard's red flag warning. Just as the oil train honked and barreled forward, it struck the truck head-on. The powerful collision derailed the train, with dozens of cars coming off the tracks. The guard panicked and fled as the truck flipped and careened toward him. Both the truck driver and the mechanic were injured and rushed to the hospital. In a fateful moment, a fuel tanker collided with a barrier, erupting in a terrifying explosion that sent flames roaring across the road. Dashcam footage serves as a vivid warning. A single second of negligence can turn traffic into a nightmare. A truck driver attempted to cross the tracks at a construction site, ignoring the oncoming train. The result? A direct collision with the train, derailing it on impact. Luckily, no one was injured. A serious accident occurred in Rolandia when a train collided with a truck, causing the train to derail and knocking down an adjacent utility pole. Bizarre accident, a shocking incident in Taizhou City, Zhejiang Province, China. The homeowner reported hearing a loud crash, only to discover an SUV stranded on his rooftop. The driver admitted losing control while swerving to avoid another vehicle. Luckily, no one was injured. Horrifyingly, a car was struck by a train at the Palau Avenue level crossing in Rosario de la Frontera when the driver failed to brake in time. The video captured the astonishment of passersby and the shouts of railway workers. Fortunately, there were no injuries, only vehicular damage. Remember, a single moment of carelessness can lead to unimaginable consequences. Colorado police released footage from a body-worn camera showing the moment a patrol car was struck by a train, even as the handcuffed suspect remained inside. This footage creates a horrifying scene, serving as a vivid warning about the unexpected nature of security operations. A severe accident occurred when a container truck got stuck on the tracks and was hit by an oncoming train, causing extensive damage. This serves as a stark warning that even the smallest mistakes can have dangerous consequences. Road safety must always be a top priority. The train slammed into the trailer, wrapping it around a telephone pole before crushing the body. Vinyl siding was torn off, and wood flew everywhere as the structure collapsed. After the collision, the truck's cab lay along the tracks, with only splinters of wood left behind. Despite the chaos, no injuries were reported. Crash on Atal Setu. According to an officer from Nhava Shiva police station, a red Maruti traveling from Navi Mumbai to Mumbai collided with a median, flipped over, and skidded before landing upright. Luckily, the female driver suffered only minor injuries, though the roof and windshield were badly damaged. Stunning scene. A train plowed through floodwaters, creating a massive water spray that completely obscured visibility. Extremely dangerous. One wrong move could lead to disaster. A train barreled forward at breakneck speed and violently struck a truck as the driver, refusing to stop, attempted to cross the tracks. This devastating collision is a vivid warning that carelessness can lead to catastrophic consequences on the rails. A train collided with a truck stuck on the tracks near the intersection of Lee and Calhoun in Johnston, South Carolina. The truck driver exited the vehicle a few minutes before the warning lights flashed. The truck was dragged off the tracks, hit a train car, and then crashed into a library. A fuel tanker was about to pass by when the collision occurred, which could have made the accident far worse. No injuries have been reported. Could this be the most daring stunt of the franchise? Get ready for an unbelievable action sequence. Brightline high-speed train slams into a stranded SUV on the tracks, with the entire incident caught on camera. Luckily, the driver escaped just in time before impact. In a decisive moment, the driver saved the stranded car just seconds before the train barreled in. Fortunately, no one was injured. Realizing that no amount of acceleration could free the vehicle, he abandoned it and ran to safety. Although train collisions with cars have occurred many times, each instance remains utterly terrifying. Unexpected twist. A truck behind a Myvi suddenly slowed down but couldn't stop in time, lost balance, and rolled off the road. Luckily, the accident didn't occur near a cliff, and the truck flipped 180 degrees, landing upside down. What a terrifying escape. In a chaotic moment in Austell, Georgia, the truck driver ignored warnings, drove across the tracks, and was struck by a Norfolk Southern train at full speed. A loud explosion rang out as cargo flew everywhere, and the driver fled without injury. In a breathless moment, the dangerous black car recklessly overtook, continuously honking and making sudden stops, nearly causing an accident. The dashcam captured the car colliding with something resembling a fire hose, which burst and drenched the area, leaving the car stranded amid a spray of water. High-stakes chase in Omro. Suspects in a shooting case were caught after a wild pursuit involving a U-Haul. As police discovered their escape route, the chase was on. State Patrol successfully deployed a tire deflation device, causing the tires to shred rapidly. Security footage shows an elderly Sec man walking onto the tracks, completely oblivious to the oncoming train. The impact threw him to the ground, sending his shoe flying. Miraculously, he was unharmed, stood up, and walked away as if nothing happened. Breathless moment. A drunk driver in Taiwan recklessly sped across the tracks just as a speeding train approached. CCTV footage captures the car smashing through the barriers, hitting the side of the train, then being flung away. Luckily, no one was injured. A horrifying accident captured on dashcam showed an 18-wheeler colliding with a car, resulting in a man suffering severe injuries. The dramatic scene serves as a stark warning about the dangers of inattention on the road. Dangerous situation. A girl on an electric scooter failed to slow down and didn't pay attention while making a right turn into a narrow alley. The result? She crashed straight into a moving car. The impact threw both her and the scooter off balance, creating a shocking moment for everyone involved. Recklessly dangerous. A pickup truck ignored warning lights and lowered barriers, deliberately crossing the tracks. The result? A violent collision with a train. Luckily, no one was injured, but this is a costly lesson in negligence. The VinFast VF E34 got stuck on the tracks and was hit by an oncoming train. The accident became serious as the train hurled the car forward. Fortunately, there were no injuries, but it serves as an urgent reminder to be vigilant near railway tracks. In a breathless moment, an Amtrak train barreled at full speed, colliding with a truck and dragging it for 100 yards. The forceful impact immediately ignited a massive fire on the tracks in Oakland, California, a chaotic and terrifying scene that serves as a vivid warning about the consequences of excessive speed. Horrific accident! A Polish registered truck carrying an unusually large load got stuck at an intersection. Tragically, a passenger train was approaching at full speed. The collision was inevitable. Damage estimated at 150,000 euros. Video footage captured the terrifying moment, leaving viewers stunned. The truck, stuck on the tracks, collided forcefully with a train and was pushed a considerable distance before the train came to a stop. The Midland Tracks bus lost control, barreled onto the tracks, and collided head-on with a Union Pacific train. Hopefully, no one was injured. A dramatic wake-up call about the unpredictable dangers on the rails. Terrifying scene. A freight train in Texas plowed into a pickup truck stranded on the tracks, just after it was rescued from a deadly car crash. This marks yet another horrific incident on U.S. railways. At Dostik Station in Kazakhstan, a Belarusian fertilizer train derailed, forcefully colliding with a nearby parked locomotive. The station's infrastructure suffered significant damage. The initial cause was a malfunction in the train's switch, and the accident disrupted rail traffic between Kazakhstan and China. Close call. A truck driver in Ohio escaped seconds before a train demolished his cabin.
Oh no.
Security footage shows the crossing gate smashing into the cab roof, then lowering between the cabin and trailer. A breathtaking moment. Tragedy in Russia. A truck driver lost control after brake failure, crashing straight into a freight train. The devastating collision resulted in the driver's instant death. The train derailed, causing severe damage. Heart-stopping moment. A car lost control and crashed into the back of a semi-truck. The impact sent a dog flying out of the vehicle, running to the roadside. Hopefully, no injuries reported. Unusual accident in Beit Shemesh. A native express bus, without passengers and apparently without a parking brake, suddenly rolled out of control, crashing into a pedestrian in a parking lot. A truly terrifying moment.
Johnny!
Finally, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss out on more thrilling content. Hit that notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.